How can Jim transform from an employee into a person with multiple companies using things that we all have within us? Let's get started. In one of the big cities, in the middle of the noise of life and distraction, there was living a young man named Jim. He was 25 years old, he was working in a simple job, but he was feeling that there's a huge energy inside him. He does not know how to use it. His mind was full of ideas and ambitions, but his heart was heavy with habits that consume him day after day. Every night, he was sitting in front of his phone, scrolling through social media, watching what he wanted, laughing a little and drowning a lot, wasting most of his time in things not benefiting him. With every morning, he felt more emptiness, his body exhausted, his mind confused, and his soul searching for meaning. He repeated to himself, I own a lot of energy, but where does it all go? Why can't I focus? Why don't my dreams come true? One cold morning in winter, as he scrolled through social media, a video appeared in front of him titled, From Lust to Greatness, How to Create the Sexual Energy Greatness. Jim stopped. He felt this video could give him the solution. He clicked on the video. The sound filled the room, a mix of inspiring music and a man's voice explaining with passion that sexual energy is not a curse, but a raw power that can move you toward creativity and success if you learn to control it and use it in things that benefit you. Jim sat listening attentively. At the end of the video, he wrote in his notebook, sexual energy equals greatest inner fuel. Direct it toward your dream. But Jim did not stop with the video. He kept searching until he reached an old book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He read the chapter on sexual transmutation. The author described the same idea in practical detail. Desire is the strongest energy in humans, and if it is turned into mental, spiritual, and creative energy, one becomes extraordinary in achievements. It was as if the book and the video were two pieces of a puzzle, completing in front of him for the first time. Jim started seeing himself clearly. He realized he was not just a weak human in front of his desires, but a carrier of great energy needing direction. He decided to change. In the first week, he closed all pages and content that drained him on social media. He started waking up at dawn, practicing meditation and breathing exercises and some weightlifting. He wrote in his notebook his big goals: to become an influential writer, to launch a business project that changes people's lives, and to be a role model in discipline. Every morning, he read part of the book and watched videos to motivate himself. He felt different energy. The things he suffered from started to fade. His sleep became deeper, his focus stronger, and a stream of inspiration flowed in his mind. The second transformation, resisting the test. Change was not easy. At first, old habits tried to return. Internal voices whispered, "Why deprive yourself? You are young, enjoy your youth." But Jim replied inside himself, I am not depriving myself, I am investing in myself. I plant today to harvest tomorrow. He read that great businessmen, scientists, and leaders all knew this secret. Controlling sexual energy means controlling the whole self. Every time he resisted an old temptation, he gained new power. He walked with different confidence, his voice became deeper, his look had a new spark. The third transformation, the creative explosion. After 3 months of discipline, Jim noticed changes he had dreamed of. He wrote articles about personal development. He started having project ideas and work plans he never imagined. He worked on them and began reaping the fruits of his effort. At work, he became more productive and was promoted. In social life, he became calmer, clearer in choices, and matured in thinking. Even his outward appearance changed. He became healthier and more lively, making greatness. After a few years of effort and discipline, Jim became known in his field. His books sold by the thousands, and his business project succeeded beyond imagination. His success was not just numbers, but a legacy of knowledge, and he became a role model for the coming generation. One day, he met an old friend who asked, "What is the secret of this big transformation?" Jim smiled and said, "The secret is not magic. I found an old video and an old book. Both taught me that sexual energy is not a curse, but a gift. When I learned how to direct it, my life completely transformed, from lust to greatness. Sexual energy is like a sweeping river. If you leave it without dams, it drowns your land. But if you build canals, it irrigates your fields and builds your civilization." And here we move from Jim's story to you, to help you create your own story. 1, understand that your sexual energy is a great energy and not a shame. Every human has this energy. Some people direct it toward things that harm them, while others channel it into things that benefit them. Put clear goals. Write down your big goals on paper. When your vision is clear, you will know exactly where to direct your energy. 3, build strong morning habits. Wake up early. Practice meditation or deep breathing. Write down your thoughts and goals. These habits strengthen your self-control and increase your focus. 4, reduce everything that drains your energy, whether it's negative content, bad company, or old habits. Anything that dissipates your energy reduces your chances of success. 5, take care of your body. Exercise, eat properly, and get enough sleep. This strengthens your ability to control yourself and your energy. 6, invest your time in creativity. When you feel an impulse or desire, channel it toward a project, writing, sport, or learning a new skill. Look for inspiring sources. Expose yourself regularly to positive content and motivating people. Like Jim had his video and book, your guides are the resources that teach and inspire you. This video is your guide, and the ultimate tool is your decision. Your decision to act, to focus, and to transform your energy into greatness. Thank you for reaching this point. If you like the content, support me, subscribe, like, and turn on the bell. And if you didn't like it, why did you stay until the end? Your journey begins the moment you decide to take control of your energy and your life.